Well, it's 6:30. Let's bring you your news headlines now. President Cyril Ramaphosa is today expected to visit the disaster-stricken Jagersfontein in the Free State. And this after a burst mine dam caused massive damage to the houses and infrastructure in the area. At least one person was killed and 4 are missing. Power supply to Jagersfontein has also been cut, and Bloem Water says that 3 water tankers have been dispatched to assist communities from Tromsburg to Jagersfontein as a contingency measure. Today marks the 45th anniversary of the murder of the Black Consciousness founder Steve Biko. In remembering the events around his passing, Professor Saths Cooper recalls that no policeman, no medical practitioner, prison officer or former apartheid politician was ever held liable for what became an international outcry, despite the post-mortem photographs and pathology reports clearly showing gruesome evidence of torture and terminal brain damage. Professor Cooper, who is the president of the Pan-African Psychology Union and former leader of the Black Consciousness movement, as well as a political prisoner and a member of the 1970s group of activists, says that it's time for the country to deal with the ghosts of the past. The trial of 5 men accused of the 2014 murder of Bafana Bafana star Senzo Meyiwa is expected to resume, with a neighbour likely to take the stand at the High Court in Pretoria this morning. Meyiwa was at the home of Gladys Khumalo, who's singer Kelly Khumalo's mother, when he was shot and killed. Now, the other people in the house at the time of the fatal shooting were Kelly Khumalo's her sister Zandile Khumalo Kumete, Longwe Twala, Gladys Khumalo, and Meyiwa's 2 friends, Tumelo Madlala and Mthokozisi Twala. Last week, cross-examination of the first and second witnesses, Sergeant Tabiso Musia and Patrick Mtetwa, was concluded. The manner in which the crime scene was handled was under close scrutiny. The Meyiwa family is also expected in court. And the Kruger National Park has pleaded with visitors to adhere to the park's regulations during the Sandparks Week, which begins today. Visitors will have free access to all national parks in the country to encourage citizens to know their parks and to enjoy the natural heritage. Management at the Kruger National Park has urged visitors to make pre-arrangements, as quotas will be implemented to avoid congestion. A number of activities have been planned to highlight the interpretation of some of the cultural heritage in the park. And those are your headlines at 6:30. We'll bring you a full bulletin at 7.